And action. Buenos dias. Today is Monday, January, I don't know, I think it was full moon yesterday, so 14? January 14? All I know is day 12. We're at the day 12 mental alchemy challenge. We did have to relocate spots because it is raining here. It's raining here. It's raining, so I gotta come to under the hoodie. And since I spit a lot because of the mucus, we still doing this outside. The lighting, excuse the lighting. The lighting might go off because I had to Mickey Mouse it, so it's going. So I would have started this a long time ago, meaning 30 minutes ago, but I've been trying to get this light to work. It's because it brings out my beauty. Let me take a sip of this coffee. Okay, so just to let you guys know, we still are doing fasting from the morning. Just have my cup of coffee, nothing else. Cheated, had a cookie. My son had a cookie, so gave him a cookie. So, like I said, it's about mind over matter, and it's just trying to take off as much as you can. And it's okay, like I said, if you mess up. It's okay if you eat a little bit. Here's the cookie. What I'm just trying to say is just, it's okay, man. If you fuck up, you mean just try to get back into the rhythm again. Try to get back into the flow. And we're no fabbing as well. No fabbing. And like I said before, the point of this 30-day alchemy, mental alchemy, it's a transformation and transmutation of thoughts. Becoming aware of your thoughts. Stop reacting and respond. Get out of that. Recognize that toxic relationship that you're in. Recognize what is happening. Because like the chief said before, once you know, it's no longer abuse. And it's not. It's no longer abuse, meaning a narcissistic codependent dance, that cycle. So just to let you guys know, if you want to become the best version of yourself, which we all do. And I know we do because I want to be happy. You want to be happy. We all want to be happy. And which brings into mind, it's like if you have kids, we want our kids to be happy, right? Like that's all we want. It's for our kids to be happy. And it's funny because our kids want us to be happy in the sense they want to impress us. Mom, Dad, look. They want attention. They just want to be noticed. They want to be seen. Acknowledge them, spend time with them as much as you can. Of course, we can't be there clinging on them and stuff, but just support them and don't limit them. Don't transfer your negative beliefs onto them. Something that I had to learn, in the sense of like, have patience, understand, and it's not their fault or what's been going on. They're innocent. Kids are innocent into we start to damage them, in other words, is what I'm trying to say. So, like I said, that was that point on that part. And I do want to, bring up something as well. Okay. Mantras. I took up my mantras like this yesterday. We talked about the 3 E's of Jay Shetty, which is if you're unaligned and you're not feeling right, meaning something's not out of place, is your element. Meaning are you not in, are you in your element? Meaning, are you like at a fucking club? Are you at church? Like, find out your element, which is, I think, is environment, but, one of the same, I guess. Environment's another one. Like I said, your environment, which I believe is just where you're at, who you hang around with, and things like that, or it could be the opposite of both. I'll look more into it. And your energy. Check your energy. Are you off balance? Are your chakras aligned? What are your chakras? Your chakras are your energy centers. Your energy centers, it's what drives you. And what I mean drives you, meaning if you're clogged in one of them, then you're going to be off balance. You're not going to be aligned. You could go on to, I believe his name is Reverend Lee Wallach. He has a whole episode on the chakras. He breaks it down to the T and lets you know exactly what's going on. I did 3 of them, which was the root, which is the most important one because that's your foundation. And then it goes to your to your sacral chakra, and then your solar plexus, or it's sacral and then solar plexus. And there's your solar plexus, and I did those three. And then from there you go to your heart. And your heart chakra is very important as well. And from your heart, you go to your throat. And from your throat, you go to your third eye. And from your third eye, you go to your crown. And there's some more on top and stuff, but those are the six. Root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and so that's seven chakras. And I do know they're the rainbow. They're the colors of the rainbow. They represent the colors of the rainbow, and they go in the exact same order. By the way, starting with red. So that's that part in regards to the chakras. So unblock the chakras, and the more you unblock the chakras, the more aligned you're going to be. And the more aligned you're going to be, the more you can hear your higher self. Meaning be aligned with that side of that part of yourself, is what I'm trying to say, when it comes to the chakras. So I wanted to mention that part as well. Remember, like I said, one of this 30-day challenge is to get ourselves in a condition the body for the mind must follow. So condition the mind so much that it knows it better than the body, and that's when it becomes habit. I think it takes about 30 to 40 something days to make something into a habit, like where the mind knows it better than the body, which is what we're trying to do. And it's becoming a big thing. It's just become aware of your thoughts. It's hard when you're in the illusion. It's hard when you're in the matrix. It's very difficult to see it because you're in it. You're in the bullshit. You're reacting. You're there. And remember, if someone is getting you to react, they're controlling your emotions. And if they're controlling your emotions, guess what? They own you. They own you because they're getting you to react. They're getting you to play on their shit, on their battle, on their karma. You know? So, and remember, if something keeps on happening, I'm going to repeat this over and over, guys, because I want you guys to understand these are the things that I had to understand for me to see the bigger picture and for me to start, I guess, becoming enlightened, because that's the whole point. It's becoming enlightened, because you're never fully enlightened unless you're the fucking Buddha, Jesus, or meaning just because that's the point. The point is to understand, heal our past traumas, heal our ancestral wounds, for we can ascend in a 5D, 9D conscious, not in the body. We're here as spiritual beings. We're here as enlightened beings, living a human body experience. When we get here to Earth, we forget. We fucking forget when we're born. And when we're born, our job is to remember who we are. Of course, as you grow up, your environment, which is your friends, your family, what you're seeing, is going to be a part of your identity, which is your personality or personalities. Because some of us are actors, some of us have the gift to be able to shift our mask. Now, don't get attached to the mask. Don't get attached to the ego, because you're not the ego. And I'll repeat that again. You're not the ego. It's just the ego is just an illusion. It's an illusion of what people think of you, good or bad. It's, of course, we want it to be more good because you want to be an inspiration. You want to be a service to others. And it's good. That's good. Now, when you become attached to the ego, meaning, oh shit, I am, because you are the shit. But understand that that is just, so that's you're speaking to your higher self, but just don't get lost in the matrix, meaning materialistic stuff, the fame. Don't let it get to you. Always remember where you came from. Remember where you came from. Stay humble. Stay humble. If people do bad to you, don't be like them. Try not to be like them, because it's hard not to when you're like me. Meaning a mirror image, a reflection of people. It's like the other day, I caught myself reacting with one of the ladies out here. You know why? Because this is why it's not good to hold something in. If you have an issue or a problem with someone, say it, speak it, try to come to a resolution. Don't go in circles. Don't start blaming. Take accountability. Understand. Try to see it through the other person's perspective, because that's all it's about. Perception. Because your perception and my perception, two different things. The way we grew up, the way we experience life is our perception. And the way we perceive life, guess what? Creates our reality. So that's, and there was a, you know what, we're not going to go there because I'll start getting off topic and getting lost. So we're going to just try to keep this video short and quick. But those are just key elements, at least. There's a lot more, a huge lot more. But the easiest one, like I said before, is cutting off toxic ties. Letting go what no longer serves you. Meaning the drama, the bullshit, the toxic friends, the coping mechanisms, if it's fucking shopping, if it's drugs, if it's rubbing one out, if it's having sex, if it's getting attention from other people, whatever it may be, let that go. All that's doing is lowering your vibration. And when you lower your vibration, guess what that's gonna do? You're gonna attract other toxic people. You're gonna attract other pieces of shit, in other words. Because if you're acting in that vibration, in other words. Okay, just wanted to mention that. And, you know, I didn't mean to talk bad about Phil Good, because he has the right mindset in regards to helping people, is encouraging people, and he's on the right thing. It's just a lot of the things that he does say just don't make sense. This is to me now, because like I said, his perspective and my perspective are two different things. They just don't make sense. A lot of them do. A lot of his stuff makes sense. I get what he's saying once I start to adjust it. He means this. I think he means that. So I give him the benefit of the doubt. But there's stuff that, like I said, I just don't agree with. Meaning, I don't see that resonating the way he speaks it. And let's check him out. You could be my guest. You could be my guest and understand. But he does have the right mindset, meaning he has the same goal as me, which is to help other people like ourselves to wake up. I'm here to help assist. I'm here to help assist in your awakening. That's what that is, right? You know where I heard that from? Because I was hearing my affirmations yesterday, and it's I am a starseed alchemist. I am a creator, and I am here to help you and assist you in your awakening. That's what that is, because you're gonna awaken. You're sooner or later you're going to, and the difference is just don't go that way. And it's hard and difficult, believe me, because we're losing our identity. And if you don't have the right guidance, and if you're hanging around with the wrong people, you're gonna get the wrong shit. And that's gonna start becoming your core beliefs and your morals, and you're gonna be sidetracked. Don't believe me? Look at my ex-narcissist. My ex-narcissist at 18 years, she's lost me. And I feel bad, and I feel sorry for her. Why? Because I know deep down inside she's hurting. And the only way she regulates is by sleeping around. By sleeping around, thinking that's gonna, it's only temporary, honey. Because even if you find a good person, like you did me, I was a good person, meaning I was unawoken, but a good person, meaning a good soul. And you're gonna bypass them. You're gonna just walk right by them because you haven't healed yourself. So, because like they say, people are only gonna meet you as deep as they met themselves. And especially when you meet these type of, no offense ladies, women, because there's men like this too, but women, which is a covert narcissist, they love bomb you, like I said before, they love bomb the fuck out of you. They give you what you're missing, and they take it from you. As soon as you start to find out who they're about, because they get bored very easily, meaning, okay, I already got you. So if there's another person at work, if there's another person on social media, if it's especially if they're covert narcs, they keep an eye on their supply. They look on social media, and the stuff that they post, it's really just to make the other person jealous. That's all that is. My narc, she doesn't post shit because what she's afraid of is that I'm gonna reach out, which I won't, by the way. I won't, because everyone's on their own journey. She can post stuff, whatever. I'm not gonna interfere with your journey, at least not anymore. For the past year now, meaning, because that's what my job was to do back then, at least what my thing was, is I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna fucking tell you. I'm gonna put you on blast. And I didn't want to. I did not want to do that. I was trying to work things out. I wanted to go to counseling because I was still lost. I didn't know what was going on. And I thought everything was my fault. I literally did. She had me convinced that bad it was all my fault. Because I did cheat, I did do bad things. So was she. She's always been doing bad things. She was never because they're victims. Oh my God, look, I cook, I clean, I do this, but he treats me so bad. And then you being a Captain Save-A-Hole, you tend to be a rescuer. You go chasing them, you start looking for them, and you want to save them because you see a reflection of you, because that's what the narcissist does. They're a hall of mirrors. They're a hall of mirrors. That's why I say I'm half narcissist, in the sense is I am a reflection of you as well. The difference is that we have emotions, we have feelings, we give, they take. That's the biggest difference. We're clingy, they don't like, they close off, and whatever affection they do show you is just to regulate themselves. That's what I'm trying to say. So hope that makes sense, guys. Whatever that came out of, I did have to mention that, just because I know there's people out there, because I still on social media. I mean, I go on there, I look, the stuff that they post, and I see, I'm like, dude, they're still asleep. They're still looking for outside validation. They're still seeking for that attention. When all that attention, all that love is already exist in you, which is considered to be defiant self-love. That's what I was going to say about Phil Goody. You know, he goes on lives, you know, on Facebook, on Instagram with Lori. Lori's enlightened though. She's badass, but whole point is that, like, they mentioned about something about loving all yourself, and like it's like thousands something people in there. Oh yeah, they're not gonna get this, and then, like, they start having their own like inside jokes. I'm like, well, I get it. You know, what you're talking about is defiant self-love. Love all yourself unconditionally, all of yourself, not parts of yourself, including your shadow. Integrate your shadow and become the best version of yourself. Stop looking for outside validation. That's what that means. But did they see my comments? Did they see they kept on going? Meaning, antagonizing, laughing, joking around. Like, dude, just because you're more enlightened doesn't mean to make fun of the other person, because that's giving yourself a sense of pleasure. Because he talks about detachment. He talks about, I think his motto, which I agree with completely, is surrendering. And when he describes surrendering, is not the same way I describe surrendering. It's two different ways. When he describes detachment, it's a different way I describe what attachment is. I see his point. I see what he's talking about. Like, meaning I can see where you're coming from, but are two different perspectives. Two totally different perspectives is what I'm trying to say. And this is where I would like maybe to have a live with him, and not to correct them, by the way. It's not about who's right, who's wrong. It's about sharing information and sharpening each other, becoming enlightened. Because like this, maybe he can explain to me what that means more in detail instead of going in circles. Because the difference is between him and Lori is I'm gonna ask questions. For example, because like I went to my sister's before she got mad at me, she read playbook, and I say she's mad at me because she don't talk to me, and which is fine. I'm over it, but I bring it up because it's like an example of with her. Because she talks about a lot about the Bible and religion and devil and spirits, and be careful with spirits and devils. And my question was like, well, we allow things. No one controls us. No one makes us do anything. We make the decisions, and we're the ones who do it. Can they influence? Meaning spirits? Yes, they can. But no one makes us do anything. So, like, that was a question I had. I'm like, well, we were talking about this and this, but I thought, you know, and like I asked questions. It's just question everything. Question as much as you can. You mean why? Because the real people, the real peeps are gonna understand and try to answer you to the best of their ability. And if they can't, they'll find the answer with you, or they're gonna tell you this. Good question, very good question. They'll take a time to think about it and give you their best answer to their best perspective. You know, so stuff like that is what I mean by like. Just question me. Keep question me and make it your own. Make it your own for you, whatever works for you. And I said this before. So this is the whole point of this 30-day mental alchemy challenge. Become aware of your thoughts. Become aware of your thoughts. Stop reacting. Stop letting outside things validate you. Defiant self-love. Love all of yourself. That's what that means. Not just parts of yourself. Love your shadows. Understand your shadows. Don't hide your shadows. Don't battle your shadows. Don't fight them. Understand them. Sit with yourself. Be alone. It's okay to be alone. It's the best time to work on yourself, because at the end of everything, once everything's gone, once you're asleep, once you're dead, That's all you're going to be, is by yourself, meaning with you and your higher self, because you're never alone technically. But I mean alone in the sense of like outside things, your friends, your family. You're going to be like, alone, you with your higher self, because like I said, you're never alone. You always have your spirits, you always have your angels, and you always have your ancestors with you. They're guiding you. They're showing you signs through synchronicities. They're showing you stuff through like I said before. People hear like last time I think I was walking. We were when I was going with with the medicine man, hiking and stuff like that. I would hear conversations at the back, and a lot of this stuff. I'm like, oh shit, because this was when I was doing my videos. And I was talking about copyrights, because a lot of my videos got copyrighted, like because I was using music. I didn't understand why, but like I heard one of the guys said, oh man, a lot of this, like something about copyrights and stuff, and one of his friends, if he just took that stuff off, he'll be like, meaning his videos will be shown more. And I took that was a message for me, so I stopped, using, or if at least I would cap it, meaning like it only use it as interval to 15 seconds, because after I noticed after 15 seconds it's when your shit gets flagged. Meaning there's gotta be a pause. It's kind of like your stories, like on Instagram, you have a story like that. It has to be put in sections, like there has to be a gap for that to be copyrighted. But then I don't know how the fuck reels work and stuff like that, because I don't know, that just confuses me, because I was trying to do a video and I did under 30 seconds on reels, and then it got like flagged. It said no, but I'm like, but yet if you get the song from them, it's okay. And that didn't make sense. It's the same damn song. It's all legal terms, I guess, right? I don't know how that works. Anyways, we're 22 minutes in. I just wanted to go in and share that real quick before we do go into our Wim Hof breathing meditation. It's 11 minutes of Wim Hof. Dude, it's like a little fucking fire up. They're mosquitoes, dude. I can see it. They're mosquitoes. They fucking bite my legs and shit. But I'm gonna kill you when I see it. Why are you killing yourself anyway? This is what I said earlier. I said, if you see a cockroach, not a water, but a cockroach. This is okay. Whoever's on here, just ship on this right here. So if you see a cock, because we're not supposed to kill animals, stuff like that or whatever, and you hear people eat spiders and releasing them outside and things, right? I go, well, how about if you see a cockroach? You get the cockroach, get him and put him outside, or are you gonna kill the motherfucker? Because if you get that roach and put him outside, best believe he's gonna come back with all his homies and multiply. I live in the projects, man. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, man, because wouldn't you become more enlightened? Because we're all one at the end. We're all one. We are all one. If you go into that deep level, because I've seen that far, and seeing that far, that's what that is. And this is what I believe. Expansion of your mind, expansion of consciousness is expansion of the universe. You know what I mean? Because the universe is always expanding. There's billions, trillions of stars. There's more fucking stars than there are grains of sand. So, and if you think about that, this is where I trip out at, because I can't confirm this, but like, those are all thoughts. Those are all realities. Those are all, because we are multi-dimensional beings. We are. And we're figuring this out. And the thing is, how can we figure out shit that we can't test? And this is where string theory comes in. String theory explains the unknown, explains spirit. Because the same way we see with our eyes, right? Well, how these apps, they have infrared. You can see other things, meaning like, black light, you can see fucking stains of cum and all this other shit of bodily fluids. But guess what? Same thing with the spiritual realm. It's there. Just because there's people who can see spirit. There's people who can see auras. You know what I mean? There's people who can hear things, clairvoyance. These are spiritual gifts. You already have them. They're just dimmed down, meaning because you shut them down since you were small, because you've been practicing them, because your parents never taught you any of this stuff. Your parents never taught you any of this spiritual stuff. So it is not their fault, by the way, because they were probably in survival mode. They're probably immigrants coming to this country. You know what I mean? Like, and they gave you the opportunity for this shift in consciousness. Because how can I be trying to shift my consciousness if I'm fucking worried about the narcissist, or if I'm worried about my next meal, if I'm worried about my house, if I'm worried about my environment? That's why keep that in line. Get out of that toxic environment. Get out of that toxic relationship. It's better to be alone than mal acompañado, in Spanish is called. It's better to be alone than bad company. That's what that means. So it's okay to, like I said, the best analogy I can give is coming home from work and sitting down on the couch and enjoying that peace and quiet. Like, there's parents, there's people, there's fathers, there's mothers who come home from work. They can't sit down. They have to cook a meal. They have to come with their kids. They have to give attention to you because they're trying to be the best they can do. So take advantage of it. It's like I was telling to Keisha, she's one of our sisters. I forget her channel's name. I know it's something consciousness, but it's Keisha. It's Kaissa and Keisha, right? She's preggo. She's in a little one. And I told her, enjoy your sleep now, because you're not going to sleep very much once they're born, because they wake up every fucking 2-3 hours to be fed, burp, or change your diaper. So enjoy your sleep now as much as you can, because after that, the next 3 to 4 years, because you go through a terrible twos, and things like that. And what I'm trying to say is enjoy it. It's like myself right now. I'm enjoying this time because I know I'm only beginning. I'm only beginning in the sense because my dreams, my hopes, what I'm seeing is doing these type of lives every single day with other people. Sharing what I know with you, for you can grow. Like I said, for I can help assist in your growth. For I can help assist and help awaken you. Help awaken the way I've awoken, because like that you can learn from me. Don't make the same mistakes that I did. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you, well, I would not recommend that, but if you need to go that way, go ahead and go that way. And Phil Good did say a good thing, a really good point. Like I said, I agree with some of the stuff and all of it. He said, when a friend is talking to you, listen. Don't give advice. Do not give advice. Why? Because they're not asking for your advice. What they're looking for is for you just to be there as a friend to listen. Now, if they ask you for something, give it honestly. And let them know. This is what I say. When they ask me about something, or they ask me, I tell them, do you want to be your friend? Or do you want to hear the truth? I go, do you want me to be your friend? Or do you want to hear the truth? What's that mean? Because I could be your friend and lie to you. And tell you everything's going to be dandy and peaches and cream and blah, 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 blah. Or I can tell you how to get out of it. Meaning, because I'm going to see the outcome instead of you running around in circles. Why? Because I'm outside the box. You're in the box. So it's harder to see shit, more difficult when you're in the fucking box. That's all I'm trying to say. Hope that makes sense, guys. Hope that makes sense. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free, leave me a comment, and I'll answer it. I'll answer your question to the best of my ability, and if not, we'll figure it out together. Because I'm just learning just like you. I'm growing just like you. It took me if you see my videos from over a year ago, or not even a year ago, see them like a few months ago, you'll fucking see a big difference, dude. I was going through anxiety. I was going through nervousness. I was going through PTSD, CPTSD. I'm on a journey into enlightenment and becoming the best version of myself every single day. 1% progress. 1% progress meaning be better than what you were yesterday. Not of that person, not of this. And that's the 12 rules of life with Jordan Peterson. The 12 rules of life with Jordan Peterson explains all of this to you. There's a video on YouTube. It's the 12 rules of life in 12 minutes. Meaning he breaks it down to you in 12 minutes. And it's a great breakdown by Jordan Peterson. He's a psychoanalysis or he pretty much is a fucking badass doctor that knows his shit. He's like one of my idols, I call him a mentor because I've been following him since day one. Start by cleaning your room. Before you criticize the world, make sure your home is fucking organized. Rule number 6, by the way. Things like that, man. The 4 agreements, by man. And I don't read, by the way. I don't sit and read a fucking book because I can't. My attention span, my comprehension skills are really not there really much. I can read a whole page or 2 pages and what the fuck did I just read? Because it's I rather listen to audio tapes, and then follow along if I need to, follow along as I'm reading it, or cliff notes. I know there's an app but it costs us money. I haven't downloaded it yet, but there's an app. It's like Cliff Notes. It gives you, or we call it dummy notes, whatever, but they're the most important parts of the book. Go through that if you need to. The 48 Laws of Power is another one. I never finished it, but I'm going to finish it. Which one is the other one? Think and Grow Rich. I only got half of it as well. I didn't go through everything. But it's something, and it's a start. Start somewhere, and every single day of your life, understand this, every single minute, every single point of your life is a new start. Right now when I get up is a new start. Every decision you make is going to paint your timeline. So by you healing yourself, healing your ancestral wounds, healing your own traumas, your own bullshit, your own caca, you're changing your timeline, your quantum. This is more spiritual talk, which I'm learning and getting into, but we'll get there, man. We'll get there. So we're 31 minutes in, guys, and let's get started. Oh, before that, let's pull a card. So let's pull a card. Okay. So we go like this. Oh, I locked on it, and let's go for this. Okay. Let's go for this one right here. Right? There goes the lighting. See? There goes the lighting. Yeah, fucked up or something like that. Oh! Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. So there's a house, there's wands, a castle. Do you see that? And we'll look it up, okay? Let's just get this out the way. It was like, that's all it is. See? No, look, it's handsome. My skin not as flawless anymore. So I had to make it myself. I'll be here for 30 fucking minutes. That's what long it took me to get this. And I put it there. It brings it clear. Okay, stop fucking with me. Ace of Wands. So let's look that up. Ace of Wands. My son's probably real weak too, because no school today. I guess Martin Luther King is a holiday here in the States. Okay. So, let me see. Ace of Wands. Biddy Tarot. BIDDY Tarot is the website that what I've been using so far. I like it because it explains to the card descriptions and the reverse as well. But since I'm starting, I'm reading everything upright. It doesn't matter if I pull it upside down. For now, at least because you can be more of an intuitive reader, meaning you read by energies and stuff. Okay. As an Ace of Wands card brings you a pure potential. This time in the spiritual, energetic realm. Ideas are flowing to you, motivating and inspiring you to pursue a new path, which I believe I am. You know what I mean? Because I didn't really talk about codependency. Why? Because it was hard for me to see that. Yeah, dude, you are a codependent, but you are a heyoka. And what exactly is a heyoka? You're just a damaged person. You're a damaged person that doesn't understand and lost your power because your beliefs, your everything is rooted and based on someone else. Someone else is ideas. Someone else is morals and stuff. You know what I mean? Your foundations are not there, so you're based upon someone else's. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so the Ace of Wands encourage you to follow your heart. Yes, okay, thank you, and live your passion, which we're figuring this out. We're figuring it out. The light even turned the light even just stood on. That's crazy. If you feel a strong pull towards a new project or path, but are questioning it whether it will work, then this card gives you a gentle nudge to pursue your passion, which is to help other people, help other like-minded individuals like myself awaken and help in their awakening journey. As Keisha, she's flipping consciousness. Dude, I'm a diver, man. I'm a diver in the sense I fucking fix everything, dude. I can, but it's like I said before. It's like somebody said, Why am I good at fixing everybody else, but I can't fix myself? And I told the person, I'm like, you're a wounded healer. You are a wounded healer, you know, and by you helping other people, you're helping yourself. You are, because that's what a wounded healer is. The Chiron, the wounded healer, which is the more you help others, the more you help yourself, because you're healing yourself at the same time. It's a trip if you really look into that, like into Chiron, the wounded healer. So that's what that means so far. Let me see if this is something else. Okay, you can always start out small, treating the project or idea as an experiment or trial. And this is what I've been doing. I'm trying a little bit of everything, because, like I said, when I first started this channel, was to talk about the covert narcissist and what a covert narcissist is, because no one understands what a covert narcissist is. You could be, I was with them for fucking 18 years. You didn't even fucking know it. Did not even fucking know it. Or borderline, but I don't even know. But I call her covert narcissist. Yeah. So then if it feels good, keep it doing it, and make your adjustments and try again. Let your energy and decisions and motivation be your guides. And it goes more and more and more about it. If you've been looking for the sign about whether this is a right project, then the Ace of Wands is a clear yes. And I was listening to Brian Scott, right? And he gives a fucking beautiful example about tarot is so accurate, man, because spirit, guardian angels guide you through tarot. People think it's witchcraft, people think it's evil. Dude, it's not evil, it's not bad, it's guidance, it's energies, it reads energies, you know, things like that. So keep in mind, however, the Ace of Wands represents potential but not guaranteed results, which is fine, because we're not looking for results right now, at least. We're looking to follow our passion, and if you follow your passion, abundance will follow. Financial abundance, happiness, and the rest of it. So that's not my concern, because the universe will reward you for doing right, for putting out good, because what you put out is going to return, and this is what the whole echo of the universe is, an echo. You mean, you could think about it for yourself, like in your own mind, because like right now that I have this in my ears, I hear an echo in my head. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm speaking to myself, and this is how I like to do this, because it blocks out everything, and I can hear myself, and that's my higher self that I can hear as I speak. Echoes keep on going. Okay, the Ace of Wands may appear when you have an opportunity to grow on a personal or spiritual level. You may be interested in taking a class or investing in a course. I wish, man. There's so many courses I would love to take, but I can't afford it. It's not my, it's not. There's like a class with, his name is Chris Duncan. He's from Australia. He's an Aussie. And talking about the superconscious. He was the one who taught me about the superconscious, and that we're not broken. He has a book. I'll probably read it. I haven't got to it yet, but it's called We Are Not Broken, or You Are Not Broken. I recommend it just because he is a badass motherfucker, and he's another one when it comes to what is transmutation of thoughts and mental alchemy. He reminds me a lot of Greg Burden and Joe Dispenza. Like them three alone, it's like a dynamic duo right there. Brian Scott's another one. Dave from Transurfing, he's another motherfucker who's badass. Like, there's a couple cats, man, that like I admire, dude. The Chief, Pete Zapper's another motherfucker, man. He's a badass motherfucker. He reminds me a lot of myself, man. Meaning, they're my mentors. They're my guides. They're my angels. They're helping me understand myself. Helping me awaken. Helping me. They're enlightening me. So let's go ahead and I didn't even turn this shit on. And what we're gonna do is clean the aura. If I can find a damn, I can't even find a damn piece of fucking sage. Probably have some upstairs, but so we're gonna do this. We're gonna Mickey Mouse it. Maybe like a little piece of fucking sage. And this incense is been doing this for a while, so but I'm gonna waste it until I can. And it's this Yama De Niro. What's up, my son? Oh, it's a dog. It's a pig. It's the pooch. We just clean the aura. And we'll get it going. We'll be done early today. At least try. Okay, so let's go like that. Then let's go to I'll be here all day fixing the light. Okay, let's see. Get like a little cheaper. I get it, check it. Just think about everything is a test. Life is a test, man. Just understand that. And we're gonna do the ice challenge, man. Believe it or not, we are gonna do the ice challenge, which is staying and it helps with stress, it helps relieve anxiety and things like that, man. So. Okay.
Hi guys, welcome. This is a guy.
So I said,
relax to deep.
And then he
lie down, sit down, whatever it takes.
yeah, because he wants to. I'll open the back door if you want to let him out.
Are you ready?
Put some socks on.
Here we go.
And get some cereal.
Round number 1. Hi guys, welcome.
You're better.
This is a guided. Relax to the deepest. Lie down, sit down, whatever it takes. Relax. Are you ready? Here we go. Round number 1. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Just go with the flow of the breath. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. Fully in, letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. Ten more. Fully in, let it go. Five more. Let's give it all we got. Fully in and let go. All right, 1 minute breath hold from now on. Be in this moment. Let the body do what the body is capable of doing. Be aware of your heartbeat. Slow it down and just be in this moment. Let that relaxation spread down to your toes, into your fingertips, to the base of your neck and head. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. Okay, recovery breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round number 2. Back into that rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. In, out, in, out, in, out, into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. Fully in, letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. In with peace, out with stress. Then more. Fully in, let it go. Nice, deep, circular breaths. Five more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Fully in. And on the exhale, stop. 1.5 minute breath hold from now on. Feel, become aware of your body. If your hands and feet are tingling, or you feel your body temperature is changing, that's okay. You're doing fantastic. If you need to breathe before I give the cue, that's okay. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. When you're ready, fully in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round number 3. Back into that rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. In with the relaxation, out with the stress. In, out. In, out, in, out, into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. Fully in, letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. In with peace, out with stress. 10 more. Fully in, let it go. Nice, deep, circular breaths. Five more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Fully in. And on the exhale, count. 1.5 minute breath hold from now on. Become aware of the blood running through your veins, your heart beating. Feel. Thirty seconds left. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. All right. Breathe in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Let your breathing return to normal as you finish up the round. Move your body bit by bit, starting with your fingers and your toes. Let your breathing normalize. If you liked this guided breathing session, you get more.
Yeah, so lightheaded, man. So lightheaded. I love it. That's a natural high. That's a natural high. We're gonna just finish off 3-5 minutes of some stoic, man. Just stoic every day. And wouldn't just choose a random one. Nothing really in particular. The greatest stoic quotes of all time: a new start, self-control, stoic greatest. Let's try this one. It's 3 days ago. This was 3 days ago. So let's do this one too.
Here we'll never ask you to compromise. Great service and great protection at great low rates you want.
Focus a little better.
No compromises here. Allstate. Better protection costs a whole lot less. Click for a great auto rate today.
Our strength, our power, our purpose starts within. So let's start there. With collagen that supports our body from the inside out.
Okay, let's sorry about that.
Every moment is a new beginning. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. You don't have to be good to start. You just have to start to be good. Forgiveness says you are given another chance to make a new beginning. Never allow waiting to become a habit. Live your dreams and take risks. Life is happening now. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. It may be even necessary to encounter the defeat so that we can know who we are. Coming together is a beginning, staying together is progress, and working together is success. I've learned that no matter what happens, or how bad it seems today, life goes on, and it will be better tomorrow. Nothing in the universe could stop you from letting go and starting over. Sometimes we can only find our true direction when we let the wind of change carry us. Work as if every time you started with and every time you finish. Change the thought or way accordingly for the stable and new starting of life. Starting is not most people's problem. Staying, continuing, and finishing is. Do not wait until the conditions are perfect to begin. Beginning makes the conditions perfect.
I'm gonna just end it with that. We did 3 minutes, okay? 3 minutes. And the reason why I'm gonna end it with that is because it's a good topic, at least to end it with. It's a good topic to end it with, meaning it said, do not wait until the conditions are perfect to begin. Beginning make the conditions perfect. And I caught that earlier this week or earlier this month, which was, if you keep on waiting for the perfect opportunity or keep waiting for the perfect moment, you're going to be waiting for the rest of your life. You're going to wait your whole life, because there's never a perfect opportunity or a perfect moment. Sometimes there is, and then jump on it quick if you see it, if it's a perfect opportunity. But if you keep on waiting, because I'm gonna look for a girlfriend into I'm healed completely, or I'm gonna start this breathing work into I get my mind clear, or I'm gonna make that decision when I find happiness. I'm going to, if you keep on giving, because that's the ego, understand that is the ego. And I'm gonna keep on repeating this, understand what the ego is. Do your own research, look into it. Teal Swan explains it very, very well in regards to what the ego is. And she describes it like to the T, man, and like that's where I learned it from. Well, at least what the ego was like, she just describes it really, really awesome. And she's an enlightened motherfucker as well, man, a badass, because she has integrated her shadow as well. You mean, I like Christina Loeb's, but Christina Loeb's, like she said, she does sugarcoat a lot of things. Meaning she's all light and which is not bad. I'm not taking anything from her. I'm just saying it's like, be real with people, because if you're painted as peaches and cream for people, and when they do encounter a hiccup or a problem or a dark night of the soul or an issue, then they're gonna lose it. They're gonna fucking go crazy, and then they're gonna just suffer more. So it's better to be real with someone, not just with someone, but with yourself. Because when you start to lie, you're lying to yourself. And when you lie to yourself, you start creating cognitive dissonance. And guess what? If you keep on lying, your mind and yourself is not gonna know the difference. So how can you trust yourself if you're continuing lying to yourself, in other words? Wherever the fuck that came out of. I think I read it. I think Jordan Peterson, the 12 Rules of Life, like I said. I'm gonna look more into it today. That's gonna be my homework for today, for myself, to see if I can do the audio on there. Yeah. But we're already going on an hour. So much love and light, and namaste, motherfuckers. We got this shit. All right. This is that Mental Alchemy 30-day challenge, but I'm gonna take the 30-day challenge out of there. Someone just call it a challenge, because this is supposed to be every single day. This is not a diet. This is a lifestyle change. So it's going to take work. It's going to take dedication. I mean, we have to start somewhere, right? We have to start somewhere. And it's okay if you fall off the fucking wagon. It's okay. Just get back up. Fall down 7 times, get back up 8. That's another story quote that I've embraced, because if you dwell on your mistakes, if you dwell on your past like that, then you're going to get stuck there. Those are the illusions. Those are the soul traps. Your memory is not there for you to remember and reminisce about the pain. It's there for you to learn from it, for you to understand it. Like that, if you ever encounter it again, you know how to maneuver and you know how to react and respond. Sorry, not react, but respond to it rather than reacting to it. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. See how breathwork does that? It connects you to your higher self, because the breath is connected to your emotions. And this is where fasting, no fabbing, being aligned, becoming the observer is huge as well. We'll get into that more, Lisa, or that topic if there's no questions or anything like that, because I might sound like a broken record, but it's something you need to engrave in your head. If, like I said, take what resonates with you, take what you learn from me, and make it your own, and become the best version of yourself, not of nobody else. All right? Love and light. Like I said, namaste, motherfuckers, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Much love. And happy Martin Luther King Day.